because he passed away 1 month before. But just a brief history. He was born in Buenos Aires in June 1937 and passed away unexpectedly 1 month ago. He was president of our Latin American Society of Vulvopathology, vice president of the Argentine Association for the Study of Gynecological and Obstetrical Infections, national honorary member of the Argentine Medical Association, honorary member of the Ecuadorian, Bolivian, and Mexican Society of Colposcopy and Lower Genital Tract Disease, and fellow of our society from 1993. If I have to describe Miguel in few words, I would say that he is for me, a great guy. And I think that he would like people to remember him like that, because he was very, very simple, he was very humble, and so I think he would like people to remember him like that. Only a very good person. Here you can see it with his best friend, the cigarette, and with his worst enemy, the cigarette. He was an extraordinary husband, father, and grandfather. He has a huge family. All the people love him because he was an excellent person. In life, we meet a lot of people, but make few friends. In those few, some touch our life in such a way that their presence is felt in their absence. He was an excellent teacher, an excellent mentor. All the people called him to give lectures all over the world, especially in Latin America, because he was so simple, so didactic, that all the people want to hear him because they learn a lot from him. Here you can see Miguel with Dr. Jacob Bornstein, because Miguel was one of the founders of the Latin American Society, the first Congress. We have here the president of the first Congress, Dr. Ariana Causado from Uruguay. And he was very grateful with Jacob Bornstein for accompanying us and for supporting the Latin American Society. And here we can see Hope Hefner. She also participated for the second Latin American Congress that was held in Puerto Vallarta in April. This is in Mexico this year. Here you can see that we are all having dinner, beautiful dinner. Here you can see this is the wife of Miguel, and some Argentine friends, and here are Mike and Hope Hefner. We were all very grateful also with Hope for supporting the Latin American Society. I first met him when I had the opportunity to go to the clinical hospital in Buenos Aires, and he taught me a lot about vulvovaginal diseases, but especially to love and feel passion for my job and for what I did. His motivation and drive were contagious and move us all. He always says that if you have a dream and you have motivation, everything will come up. He was like a guiding compass who stirred the magnets of curiosity, knowledge, and wisdom in everyone who learned under his wing. His whole life was an example of companionship, camaraderie, teaching, and modesty. Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn. Thanks Miguel, because he involved so many young people in the terms of vulvovaginal diseases. He helped create men and women who are capable of doing new things, instead of repeating what had been done by previous generations, as Piaget said. He always told me, Claudia, you have to make a difference today. That's very interesting. He loves challenges. Here you can see it. He was always like that, smiling, very positive. This is in Stockholm in an ice bar. He was drinking some beverage. We never knew what he was drinking, and he never knew what he was drinking. But it was all like that, very, very happy and a positive man. He always said to me, I am thrilled that students have risen above the teacher. I couldn't ask for more. Mission accomplished. So he was really a very good teacher. He consumed himself to light the way of others like a candle. He wasn't just a random doctor from a branch, he was special. He was our Pacharms. I always told him, you are my Pacharms. He cared about improving his patients' quality of life, not just delaying their death, and I learned a lot from him. His physical resemblance with Robin Williams, the one who characterized Pacharms, is also remarkable. Thanks, Miguel, for making me learning so much with so much fun. I want to thank him for being my mentor, for being a friend, but he was also like a father to me. Thank you for the time you dedicated to the Latin American society and for always believing, in the young ones who came behind you. Thank you for giving us so much every single day. Very few people have the ability, this is very important, of celebrating the success of others. Miguel was one of these people. His great generosity will remain etched into all of us who knew him. He did not strive to make his presence noted. That is why he made his absence felt. I want to thank you for helping me grow. And I think that to teach is to leave a permanent mark in another person's life. And these two people were very important for me because both of them were my mentors and both of them left an important mark in my life. So your loss will be felt throughout the ISSVD. You will always be in my heart and you will always be in my thoughts. So gracias Miguel for everything you gave me and grazie Mario Siri for everything you gave. Thank you very much.